Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It is Nurse Michelle here. Today we're going to be talking about, should new grad nurses go straight to the ICU? And my answer is absolutely yes. I was a new grad ICU nurse and I had learned so much. I'm here to tell you that you do not need a year of med-surg experience before you go into the ICU. If that's the field you want to be in, then you should go for it. Absolutely go for it. My philosophy is anything can be taught. I know the ICU world can be very intimidating. There are patients that are on ventilators. There are patients that are on a billion drips, billion vasoactive drugs, Levophed, vasopressin, you name it. I've seen it. I've touched it. But you will learn as you go. You will learn how to titrate these drips. There are algorithms for things. The ICU world, yes, it's very intimidating, but yes, it is also very controlled. There are experienced nurses on the floor that will always help you. There are residents, well, my hospital, there are residents, interns, attendings, fellows available 24/7 to help you if you need help. So yes, it can be very intimidating, but you will learn how to survive in such environment. You will assimilate accordingly into the field. There are plenty of nurse residency programs that is a rite of passage into the critical care world. Like, there's continuous education that you're going to be taking. You're going to become more knowledgeable. The more you're seeing such sick patients, the more comfortable you're going to be getting. And they're not going to start you off with the sickest of the sickest patients. You're not going to get a patient on CRT requiring 5 different drips. Like, they're not going to give you that kind of patient. That will go to someone who is more experienced. You will be starting off with a patient who can even talk, like a patient who is not intubated, a patient who is not sedated. You're going to be getting a sick patient, but someone that's able to advocate for themselves verbally. So if you are interested in working in the ICU as a new grad, go for it. Do not let self-doubt stop you. I remember when I first got my offer for my first job, I got scared. I started doubting myself. I started thinking, Michelle, are you smart enough for this? This is a lot of responsibility. Like, what if you do something wrong that causes harm to the patient? You know, all these negative thoughts started filling my mind up, and it almost made me not accept the offer. But I also then used that fear into a positive way. I love to challenge myself, and being in the critical care world is challenging. Every day that you go into work, there is something different. There's something new to learn. You never know enough. And I like that idea. So I took the leap of faith. I accepted the job, and my first year was rough, but I learned so much. I feel so knowledgeable. Yes, there are going to be nurses that you are going to be intimidated by because they are just so smart, but they did not get there overnight. It took years of experience. It took years of dedication and continuous education to get to where they are. You can become that nurse you're looking up to. You just need to take the leap of faith and apply to be a new grad ICU nurse and accept the job. The reason why I'm saying that you don't need to be a med-surg nurse before you go into critical care is because the way of thinking is different. Yes, we are all nurses. Yes, we all care about our patients. But the way of thinking, the way of going about caring for your patients is different. I salute med-surg nurses because I believe like their task management skills, their time management skills is impeccable. They are taking care of 5 to 6 patients at a time. Good thing is these patients can actually talk and advocate for themselves, so it allows the process to be more efficient. Thinking as an ICU nurse is different. Your patients are unable to talk to you. Yes, the ratio is 2 to 1. But instead of it being very tasky, like, you're critically thinking, like, what do I need to do? How can I prioritize my day? How can I efficiently get through this day? Every little thing you do does affect the care that your patient receives. Not titrating a drip properly will affect the patient's outcome. So being able to critically think and being able to prioritize your care is very, very important as a ICU nurse. This is why I'm saying that you don't need med-surg experience, because the way they think is different. After your 1 year as a med-surg nurse and you transition into the ICU role, you're going to have to unlearn a lot of things, a lot of behaviors that worked for you when you were in the med-surg world. So just to eliminate all that extra work, just dive straight in. Like I said, you are going to learn. They're not going to put you in a position where you feel uncomfortable. Even if you do feel uncomfortable, voice your opinion. Say something. Be like, hey, I don't think it's safe for me to take care of this patient. Tell them, and they're willing to listen. Being an ICU nurse, you are the patient's advocate. You are the patient's eyes, ears, nose, mouth. You see things before the physicians do because you're spending so much time with the patient. You're very involved in rounds. They ask for your opinion. If there's a change within the patient, you're the first person to see it. So then you're the first person to notify someone about it. And like I said, it is very controlled. If a patient is coding, there are 10 billion people right at the bedside there to help you. You're never alone. You start to think more critically as the years go by. So just be patient with yourself. You can do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not let self-doubt stop you from jumping into the critical care world right out of school. You are capable. You are smart. You can accomplish this. Just do it. Like Nike says, just do it. Thank you guys for watching this video once again. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join my family here. Leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know. Interact with me so that I can keep making more of these videos, because if I'm just talking here on a camera, like, I don't know what you guys want to see. So let me know down in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.